The City of Marion has reportedly taken the position that Ohio Revised Code 721.03, the state law that governs many municipal property leases, does not apply to the Goodwill Agreement. Critics are asking why. That law generally requires certain procedures before a city leases property that is not currently needed for municipal purposes. So far, no detailed public legal explanation has been released explaining why city officials believe the statute doesn't apply in this case. The emails also reveal that lease negotiations were already underway before council approved the agreement. On May 19, Mayor Bill Collins sent Marion Goodwill Industries Inc. a draft lease for review. The next day, the city's law director circulated a draft ordinance authorizing the deal. Over the following weeks, attorneys for both sides continued revising lease terms and discussing occupancy dates. Council ultimately approved the lease through an emergency ordinance, allowing it to take effect immediately. The ordinance stated there was a need to move forward without delay in an extremely time-sensitive matter. However, it did not identify a specific emergency, public safety threat, or financial deadline. The emails show that Goodwill urgently needed additional space, with one attorney describing the organization as busting at the seams. But some residents are asking whether that urgency justified bypassing the normal legislative process. The records also show that negotiations continued even after the emergency approval, raising further questions about why immediate legislative action was necessary. Even after council acted, attorneys for both sides continued refining lease terms, including operational details and occupancy timing. The city maintains the lease is temporary, that the property is still intended for a future fire station, and that lease revenue will benefit fire department operations. But key questions remain. Why does the city believe ORC 721.03 doesn't apply? What specifically justified the emergency declaration? And were all legal requirements followed before leasing a fire levy-funded property to Goodwill? As more records emerge, those questions are likely to remain at the center of the debate.